Now I'm going to show you some motions here that I do in a conventional workout. I'm going to do a squat. I'm going to do a push-pull. I'm going to do an abduction, adduction. There's 3 planes in movement, and in your conventional workout, we move through these 2 planes a lot. We move through the push-pull, which is the sagittal, abduction, adduction, which is the frontal. Sagittal divides left and right. Frontal divides front and back. So a lot of things are done in those 2 motions, but there's another plane of movement that divides the top and bottom. And to move along that plane, you need to rotate your spine. It's called the transverse plane. And today, I'm going to show some love for the transverse plane. And I'm just showing you some motions that you might do. You might do if you play sports. Now, if you play sports and you do some conventional strength training, you know how to express some power in a transverse plane. You know how to rotate your spine and use those muscles that you build in the squats and the deads, your conventional exercises, your frontal and sagittal exercises. You take those exercises, build that strength, but you got to express it in a transverse plane. Now, if you've just done a conventional workout, or you've done some bodybuilding, you've done some powerlifting, even Olympic weightlifting, none of those movements involve the transverse plane. No transverse rotation, no spinal rotation. So we used to have an expression for somebody who couldn't move very well, but who was big and strong. We'd say they look like Tarzan, play like Jane. But I don't want to come down on any Janes. It's not politically correct anymore. There's a lot of Janes that could probably kick my ass. So I could say, you look like Tarzan, play like Wayne. And I don't know any Wayne. But hey, Wayne Gretzky could actually play very well. So I don't want to say, look like Tarzan, play like Wayne. Whatever, you look like Tarzan, but you play like a panty waist. You play like you got no game. So I'm moving here, and here's the deal. A lot of us stick with those conventional exercises because we're always thinking about hypertrophy and max strength. You're not going to do any real major hypertrophy work in the transverse plane. Here I'm doing Russian twists. That's going to work the obliques. Yeah, some of us do Russian twists. And that's the transverse rotation. Not the best exercise for some people, by the way. And I'm doing a little plyometric exercise here. But yeah, you want to express that power. And sometimes it's more about motion than just muscle. Like you got all these muscles, but you can't rotate your spine because it's stiff because you never did it before. You didn't play any sports, and you start weight training when you're like 23. Yeah, you're not going to be able to express all those great muscles. So if you want some game, you got to move in a transverse plane. Catch you later.